To know the views of this House in this regard. First of all, I would like to request the Chairman of the Advisory Committee of Fundamental Rights, Minorities, Tribals and Excluded Areas, Mr. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, to present a report about the fundamental rights which are going to discuss in this House.
Honorable Chairman of this House, I am glad to present the report on fundamental rights. Our Constitution should incorporate the following fundamental rights. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to property, right to constitutional remedies. These rights will help us to uphold the equality of all individuals, the dignity of all individuals, the larger public interest, and the unity of the nation. Now I request all members to give their suggestion and views.
As the head of the Fundamental Subject Committee, I would like to mention that our Constitution should incorporate the rule of law as the important fundamental right. There should be equal opportunity in matter of public employment without any discrimination.
Honorable Chairman, I totally agree with Acharya Devi Kripalani, but I want to say that this rule of equality shall not be absolute, and there should be some exceptions for the President of India and the governors of the states. Like, no criminal proceedings shall be instituted against the President of India and the governors in any court during his term of office. Honorable Chairman, sir, I would like to represent my views on the fundamental rights. That's the freedom of expression and speech is an important part which protects the individual's liberty. That it should be an important part in our fundamental rights. Besides this, freedom of assembly, freedom of association, freedom of movement, and freedom of residence are also an important part in our fundamental rights. So, this all should be added in our fundamental rights.
Subject to such restrictions, the law may be imposed in certain cases.
Yes, of course.
Honorable Chairman, sir, the idea of making a gift of fundamental rights is no doubt very reasonable. But the point is that the right to freedom should not be made absolute. That the state should have reasonable restrictions on the exercise of right to expression and speech on the grounds of sovereignty and integrity of the nation, security of the state, friendly relation with foreign states, contempt of the court, public order, and defamation.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Chairman, sir, I would like to raise the issue of human trafficking and forced labor, which are big threats in our society. It should be stopped. I request that the employment of children in factories should be regarded as punishable offence. Yes, of course, this is a serious issue. So, this is included in right against exploitation. It is included in fundamental rights. Under right against exploitation.
Respected Chairman, sir, we all know that India is a country of many religions, many languages, and many cultures. So diversity should be given a priority. For the establishment of a secular country, freedom of religion must be a part of fundamental rights.
Yes, I agree with this, but there should be protection of culture, language, and script of minorities. All the minorities should be given the opportunity to establish and administer the educational institutions of their choice.
Honorable Chairman, sir, now my concern is how to make them effective. A mere declaration is useless, meaningless, and worthless without providing an effective machinery for their enforcement, if and when they are violated. So according to me, right to constitutional remedies should be made an important part of the fundamental rights of Indian Constitution.
Thank you for giving your views. Now I would like to declare all the 7 rights which we discussed today are going to be the part of our fundamental rights. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to properties, and right to constitutional remedies. you.